Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful courage, and he's the go-to guy in this team. And it's always lovely when you're in a team and you know somebody is always looking to get on the ball. So his availability will be key.
Okay, interesting. Conte. And here's Drogba. Drogba! It's a loose ball. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vermeer. Kante makes the interception. De Bruyne. Van der Vaart. David Villa proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Guardiola gets a foot in here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
De Bruyne. Great hit! Güler gets it away. Guardiola. Van der Vaart. Neither side yet able to find the net. And Drogba. It's Drogba! And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Guardiola. There's the hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their third corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now the finish! Barcelona get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Fermin calmly anticipates. Neymar is onto it in a flash. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Drogba, and now the hit! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Van der Vaart. Strokes it back. That has not gone well. Goulet. Neymar. Oh, and he's through the middle. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. 15 minutes till half-time. Conte. Guardiola. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's been given away. Goalkeeper's ball. Beckham. Goulet.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for the run. Van Bouten cuts it out. Gets a good foot in there. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And it's De Bruyne. Conte. Now it's Drogba. Big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. They're up to 5 corners now. Beckham with the short one. Hits one! In he goes again! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, no shortage of... And we hit half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
Barcelona head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here.
Air Force Club making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Oh, good spread. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. Van der Vaart. David Villa.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. That is a great pick out.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Oh, that's a fine... Can he find the finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Serginho. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And Koundé, Irwin gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Fermin. Back into the middle.
Air Force Club showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Serginho, and he's being shifted off it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Goulart, good purpose. Goulart! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Koundé. Beckham. Conte. Bastoni. Adams. And Guardiol. Conte. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Fermin. And he's got the beating of his... Mbappe! So close to drawing level.
Mbappe was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Tries his luck. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Air Force Club really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
This might spell danger. The most accurate pass. And they win it back again. Serginho. Serginho. Now that's well seen too. Van Bouten. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Conte. Just 5 minutes left.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Drogba. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Serginho, Drogba, Goulet, Neymar.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he can clear it away. And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Serginho picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Perez. And it's Luis Suarez. Perez. That could spell real chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room.
He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Serginho is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. There's the shot! No way through, so back it comes. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, nice touch. Deco did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vardiol. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played back in. And that's an errant pass. Beckham. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. And the pass is intercepted. Pass is just off target, and that was very necessary. It's gone for a throw-in. Deco. Deco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Drogba. And it's De Bruyne. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And it's been given away. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Drogba. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. De Bruyne. And it's Perez. And that has left him in a heap. Barcelona are... Oh, what has happened here? Del Piero showed plenty of zest in getting to the... It's Van Basten! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Vardiol. Van der Vaart. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Van der Vaart gets into a good position. Van Basten. De Bruyne. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Del Piero. Perez in acres of space out wide. He's got full. Beckham. Conte. And Serginho in with the challenge. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham. Good running, strong and purposeful. He can run onto that. Adams spots it and intercepts. Gently done. That has not gone well.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Luis Suarez. And it's Perez. He has found the way through. Del Piero. Oh, he's great chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Vardiol. Van der Vaart. Conte. Adams. Koundé.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Del Piero running with the ball. And here's Van Basten. Del Piero. And here's Suarez. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that defender is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Van Basten. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again then.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bastoni. Koundé. And it's Beckham. Adams. Koundé. And it's De Bruyne. He's in plenty of space here. Vardiol gathers from the goal kick.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And that has put paid to that. De Bruyne. Barcelona still this single goal behind. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bastoni calmly anticipates. Drogba being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't...
Luis Suarez! They've got to be quick. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And Deco! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Deco. Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Van Basten. He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
was good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Suarez. Van der Vaart. And that's going right the way across. And it's Beckham. Aimed beyond the defence. Deftly away. Vardiol cuts it out. Van der Vaart. Conte. And Adams. Conte. Del Piero. And he's lost his man here. And here's Van Basten. Hits one! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They win it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Barcelona appear determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Pedri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Koundé. Ribéry touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Luis Suarez. Nicely spread. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Opts to play it back. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Van der Vaart. Van der Vaart. And we're done. Barcelona suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Saka. Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Serginho. Beckham. Diogo Costa catches it safely. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on